Now, let us try to understand national development. We discussed till now what is development, how development can be different to different people. In the same way, we also have to remember that different people would feel different aspects as their development points. For example, we have seen a girl expecting more freedom and also expecting her brother to come and share the work, whereas industrialist expecting more number of dams for free supply of electricity without any disturbance, without any lapses. Farmer expecting no dams because he want his land to be secured, which is giving income for him for the lifelong process. So like this, different people are having different expectations or expectations of development, and at the same time these different people also have conflicting notions when it comes to development. The case with the industrialist. Industrialist was actually expecting more dams at the cost of the input loss for the farmers, whereas farmers idea of development is to get more income for the crop what he has expected, high price for the crop. But when it comes to the ideology of industrialist, he want more dams to be built in the more lands, whereas these two are conflicting notions against each other. But the development idea itself is different for different people. It cannot be same for all people, or it cannot be same for even two people. It can be definitely different for different people. Now coming to understand the point here, all the ideas to be considered equally. Now the point is, we have discussed ideas of different people, but is the importance should be given for all the ideas equally? That is a fundamental question. Next, if conflict arises, what have to be done? Which idea have to be taken? If there is a controversy or if there is a conflict between the ideology of a farmer and the industrialist, which idea has to be picked up? Which idea has to be taken into consideration? That is another important fundamental question. Next, what is a fair and the just path for all? For example, the first question is, what ideas to be treated equally? Whether all the ideas have to be taken and treated equally. If you take all ideas equally, the idea of the industrialist to build more dams at the cost of farmers losing their lands, what about the idea of the farmers then? Farmers idea is different, industrialist idea is different. And now when they are contrary to each other, industrialists want all the farmers to leave their farms and go away to build more dams, whereas farmer want the dams to not be built in so large and build small dams. Whose idea have to be taken into consideration? That is the second question. Conflict, what has to be done? Third point, what is a fair and a just path? Following industrialist idea blindly is not fair to the farmers. Following the farmer's idea blindly is not fair to the industrialist point of view. So what is a middle path which can justify farmer as well as the industrialist? How can we make both the parties happy? When I talk about both the parties here, I am not just telling about the industrialist and the farmer. So the fundamental point is, which point of ideology has to be taken on a larger scale to benefit large number of people? Because one side industries are very important for the country to develop. At the same time, farming, which is a basic occupation for nearly 70% of the Indian families. So we cannot ignore farming, we cannot ignore industries. So which path would give us a better way for us to understand and give a better equal opportunities for both of them to come together and develop the nation? Then what is the best possible alternative for us which can benefit the large number of people? So when we talk about the national development itself is nothing but answering all these questions in a deliberately and in a detailed manner is called national development. We cannot simply justify a national development saying that these people's ideas are good, these people's ideas are bad. Which idea benefits larger sections of people at a single stroke is called best idea, and that will definitely get good development for all the people, which would ultimately result in the development of the nation on a larger scale. That development, achieving larger development or achieving development for larger community of people, large number of people, is called national development.
If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel to get more videos on CBSE syllabus.